Hello everybody, and welcome back to another car mechanic simulator VR video. Last time we made two supercharged V8 engines because we're putting one in you and one in you. And yeah, today that's what we're doing. We're putting the engines in, and we're also getting these hunks of junks out. So, without any further ado, we'll go ahead and start with the chieftain over here. Go ahead and get this lifted up, as we do. And yeah, just go ahead and gut the entire under suspensionize and all that. Yeah, it has been a while since we've last done a car mechanic because I was watching my uncle's dog. But that's all done now, so we can get back into it, back to restoring old cars. Would you look at that? Isn't it beautiful? But yeah, it is also the same thing that we've done several times before. You know, not too much to talk about, really. I mean, I guess if we do want to talk about things, I recently got a new table. I got a shelf table thing from IKEA, and just put that together today. And that's where I got my International Space Station and a little moonlight. I was actually doing some research, and I was like, you know what? It would be really cool to get a scale model Earth that's, the same scale as the moon, because, the moon is about like that big. So I'm like, it should be fine. No, the model Earth would be 1.6 meters. Yeah, no way that's fitting in my room. It would also have to be like 50 feet away if we wanted it to be like a realistic distance. Which, that's kind of crazy. So like the moon model, it's like 5 inches. But then the Earth would be 1.6 meters. That might not be accurate, but I don't know. That's what Google told me. But I could have also, not Googled correctly. So, who knows? With AI nowadays, it's hard to tell if what you actually searched is realistic information. So, I might need to fact check myself in editing. But yeah, that's what it said. It said it would be 1.6 meters. Which, it's reasonable. It sounds reasonable enough to be believable. So, I don't know. Because I know the Earth is really big, and the moon is, quite small compared to how big the Earth is. I don't know, but I think I've heard somewhere where it's like the Earth is like only 3 times bigger than the moon. So that would make it like 15 inches, which I guess 15 inches. That's about a meter. So no wait, no, I don't know what I'm saying. That's not about a meter. 15 inches. That's a little over a foot. So I don't know. Maybe it would be a little bigger than a foot. That seems more reasonable. Be like 1.6 feet. I could see that being the scale, not 1.6 meters. And I think there's probably some globes you could buy for one. So I don't know. Maybe my idea of having a scale Earth, a scale distance away from my scale moon, would actually be reasonable. I thought it wouldn't be reasonable because 1.6 meters, but now I realize that that's probably not right. Again, I'll have to do more research. But also, now that I've mentioned it in this video, you guys can help me do the research. Because obviously I'll do some research during editing, because duh. But, you guys can also add some facts and stuff, and we can have a nice little fun time together while I throw these mufflers over there. We don't need the mufflers, they go over there. Same with this tire. Don't need it, goes over there. Don't need this shaft, it goes over there. Drum cylinder thing, over there. And yeah, we'll probably be able to repair a good chunk of it, but yeah, we just gotta get it out of the car for right now, and then we can't exactly repair it while it's in the car, can we? We gotta take it out of the car first, then it can be repaired. Then it can be put back in the car. That is, if it can be repaired. These brake shoes, maybe. This cylinder, maybe. That thing, no way. It's just the way of things. Doop. A doop, a whoop, doop. Unscrew the things. Oh. There you go. You guys hear that? I mentioned a lot of videos ago about how on my new street, people like to drive by with the engines being really loud. Well, there you go. I don't know if that picked up or not, but that was a loud engine that I heard. Okay, there we go. Throw that over there. Alright, let's get this gearbox out of here. And then we're almost done removing stuff from the car. Okay, rusty gearbox. Rusty starter. Okay. Okay, let's just go to the inventory. store it all. Get you back down. And we'll go ahead and start removing some of the other bits and pieces, like this trunk that doesn't even the right color. I mean, that actually looks like it's in okay condition. So we might be able to reuse that trunk, but I don't know. It's not the right color. But then again, we can just repaint it. So it's not like that's like a deal breaker, really. Okay, let's store all these too. All right, we'll go ahead and get the engine out. We'll go ahead and get this battery charged. All the things. We'll go ahead and get that charged. Beautiful. Go ahead and get this rusty radiator out of here. Sometimes they just don't listen. Good. Okie dokie. Boom. Bang. Wonderful. So now that we have removed literally everything, well, not literally everything, let's remove literally everything. Now literally everything has been removed. Now it is just a shell of car with an engine in it. There we go. Now it is shell of car without an engine in it, which therefore makes it even more carved shell-y and weldable. Actually, I don't even think. It's like, again, it's not even that bad. Like, because these were barn finds. We really don't need to bother ourselves with barn finds anymore. Going to the junkyard's way better. I mean, we have the barn find maps. Maybe it's still good going to barns and getting the cases and stuff, but yeah, there we go. That's all it took. That's all it took. Just a little quick little bzz, and that is done. That is done, son. Right over here. Go and repair all the things. Some stuff broke. We worry about that later. And by later, I mean pretty much right now, because we're about to go back and fix it. Cargo all the way up. There he is. And back on the things go. Leaf spring. That was fine. Other leaf spring was fine. Is fine. Okay, we need one rear knuckle B. Remember that. One rear knuckle B. That got fixed. That got fixed. One brake shoe. One rear knuckle B, one brake shoe. One brake shoe. Obviously, the brake drums can't be fixed. And then one rear knuckle B. And that's it for the back. Oh, I guess the 4 smaller bushings. Do we have those? It would be optimistic. I guess we'll order 12 for the front as well, because I'm not sure if we have 12 of them for the front. Oh yeah, we also have the shock absorber Bs too. I think they're the shock absorber Bs. We'll wait on that. Because they could be the A's. No, they're the B's. No, bop. Boom. Bang. Okay, I got that. U-bolts. We have half of them. If I were to guess, all the smashing we heard during the repair was probably all the U-bolts snapping in half. And instead of being U-bolts, they just became regular bolts. That would be my guess. Alright, there we go. Dash to back. Let's move on over to the front. Mosey on over to the front. Part mount, please. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Front steering knuckle. So far, I don't need anything to... Nope. I hate this. Part mount. Bang. Part mount. Bang. Don't have brakes. And don't have wheel hub bearings. Okay. I think the hubcaps also die, so we'll do that. And then... brake. It's the ventilated ones. You can tell from the way that they be. Wow, so many brake pads. And so many brake calipers. Not as many cylinders, though. We accidentally snapped one of those in half. Sometimes these things just happen. Oh, front suspension crossmember didn't get made? What type was it? E. Yeah, we just had the worst luck with repairing this thing. I mean, it wasn't bad. We repaired a lot of stuff. Oh, and we have literally all your bottom suspension arms that you could possibly ever need. That's cool, I guess. I guess it means we don't need to repair the ones on that car. I guess it's good to have a stockpile, just in case we end up breaking Some of the ones we repair, we have extras. It's kind of always nice. And it's by 2 fronts. I did just buy 2 fronts. It's fine. We need 2 anyway, I think. Probably. Yeah, some stuff you just can't repair, no matter how hard you try. Not the case for the string rack, though. String rack can be easily repaired, unless you snap it in half. Again, happens to the best of us. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some parts that we think we need. So like those, and then I'm gonna buy 4 of each tower, because again, we're gonna do that car as well today. So 4 of thems, 4 of thems. There we go. And now that's the front done, except for some of the suspension and stuffs. But we're gonna get the engine in. All right, there we go. Brake. All right. Okie doke. I guess let's get the engine in. Did I type fuel or did I type something weird? I most likely typed something weird, like fetul. And the game's like, I don't know what you mean by fetul. Even though, you know, basic autocorrect would be like, don't you mean fuel? And it's like, yes, I do mean fuel. Correct. In goes the happy fuel pump. All right, let's get this radiator out of here. Oh, never mind. Let's get this radiator into here, because that's fixed. Oh, and same with this brake servo. We'll grab that, and we'll shove that back into where it goes, because they're fixed. And then we'll go ahead and install our engine. Install our very fancy engine. Look at that. Look how fancy. Now let's get you back up. Get some of this under bits. So we need a front exhaust pipe VA-OHV, and then it's just VA-OHV. VA-OHVB. That's the specific one. And we need a new gearbox. What about the drive shaft? The drive shaft's fine. You love to see it. And you love to screw it into nothing. Oh, I did V8 9HV. I don't think that is a type of thing. So we need the gearbox, the exhaust, 2 middle mufflers, and then the rear muffler. Okay. Gearbox. Oh, we fixed those. I would have not guessed we would have done that, because I thought you couldn't fix exhaust. Maybe it's just the mufflers you can't fix. Or the cats, specifically. But I guess these are just mufflers as well, so I don't know. I think that's pretty good. Pretty good. Don't need to come on here anymore. Wait, starter. Right, we would have gotten to the point of starting the car, and then it wouldn't have done that, you know, because there's a part missing. The part that specifically does the starting. That one. All right, let's start reinstalling body panels. New fender, new hood, new door. If it's green, we'll keep it. Yeah, that's fine. No matching parts for the rear bumper? Okay. That's 80%. That should be fine. That's 60%. We'll replace that. That's 98%. We'll keep that. No. Sure. No. Sure. Don't have a front windscreen. And no. Okay. Okay, no. We'll keep that. That's fine. No. Okay. CHEIFTAIN. Chieftain. TBX? Okay. I'm pretty sure I spelled that right. Maybe I didn't. Alright, we'll go by both doors. By the front right fender, the hood, the front window. Oh yes, the rear bumper. And the left taillight. Alright, let's see what that does. Bang, boop, bang, bang, boop, bang, 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 boop, ba, ba, bang, boop, ba. Yeah, I just want everything to be green. That's all I really care about. Oh, I forgot to buy that headlight. Right headlight. So a left. So we need a left headlight and the door windows. No, stop. I don't want you here. Yeah, specifically the door windows. Oh, this side's fine. Alright, so specifically the left side needs a bit more. Let's check the hood. Looks good, looks fresh. It's kind of weird because you got little scoop holes there, and then you have the big scoop, but I think it looks alright. Okay, so yeah, left headlight, and then the left door window and mirror. Okay, left door window, left mirror, oh, rear window. Okay, and the left headlight. Wonderful. Look at that. Alright, let's get the wheels on there. Let's see, so they were rim retros, 60R16s? Yeah, looks like 60R16s. Okay. Alright, so at least we know. 60R16s. We're probably going to up the rim size. Let's see, do we have a rim TBX? We do have a rim TBX. Okay. So yeah, let's get those in size 18. And we'll get the tires profile 50. We'll get the vintage tires. And let's just do a sport tire. Why not? So yeah, I'm going to do profile 50. And then I don't know what the width was. I think, let's just go a bit chunky. Let's go 245 on those. Yeah, I don't remember what the width was, but I think that should be fine. Let's just head back to the inventory. Yeah, they were 275s, so it'll be a bit skinnier than what it had, but should be fine. We have so many different options for tires here. So, the Rim TBX Sport Tire. Yeah, that should be fine. Hopefully, we're learning how to do tires properly. And these will look glorious. Bam. And obviously, we have the other car to do. Okay, remove you. Get you on the balance. Bop, bang, bop, bang, boop. Oh, we have a Rim TBX, but it's 12. Yeah, no we would ever use that. That would look stupid. It would look stupid. Who wants a 12-inch rim? No. No, thank you. I would never agree to putting that on a car. Like, obviously bigger than that, sure. But nothing smaller than, like, 14. Like, I feel like 14, you're kind of getting a little too small there. Oh, okay, fine. No, get over here. You dumb tires. You dumb tires. Get on the car. Perfect. I don't see any reason to hate these. Get on the car. Oh, did I not balance? I probably didn't balance you. You're gonna get balanced, son. Nope. Get over here, tires. Wonderful. Oh, we got spring puller to do. Right, I always forget about spring puller. And we could do this the nice way or the mean way. Oh, hold on. I accidentally give you a rear shock absorber. My bad. You know, I wanted to use this one. Not the rear one. Oh my goodness, we have so many parts. I might have bought too many. Double wishbone shock. Front spring, and then we have more caps than anybody could reasonably know what to do with. Okay, cool. Okay, now we can get you successfully down. It would have been really bad if we got the car down onto the ground and we didn't have those springs and it just bonk. We'd be like, oh, that's not great. Let's see. Oh yeah, rubber bushings. Yeah, I gotta remember those. Our battery. And the last bushing. You are done, son. And it's time to finally get you into the paint booth. For real this time. Yeah, this was the car, if you guys remember. This car ended up in the paint booth, and I thought I had accidentally deleted it somehow through a glitch. No, it was just in the paint booth, with its very bright blue trunk sticking out at us. So, yeah, but now for real, we can go ahead and paint it up. And this thing has some pretty cool liveries, if I recall correctly. Okay, so that trunk was its factory color. This, like, crazy blue. So its trunk was factory, and then it got painted black. Okay. But if we check out the liveries, we got that one. We've seen that one before. And then we have these stripes. We got white stripes. Or I think it's this one, livery 3. Where these stripes are actually based off of the color. So, yeah, livery 4. So yeah, if we go to like livery, this one, and we adjust the saturation, you can see it changes the color of the stripes as well. And it's pretty gnarly what it does. We got like 2 different options. Like we got, yeah, look at that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. It like changes the colors of the stripes to look kind of contrasty and stuff. So if we went for like the black, oh, okay. If we go for the black, you got the black stripes with the red on livery 4. But then on livery 3, it's with the blue. I think we gotta go for the black and blue. The black and blue machine, Menace. Yeah, we don't really have anything that's this color, and it looks great, so that's what we're doing. Bam. Yeah, because we got the other car that's like the red, so this with the black and blue will kind of stand out next to that one. Oh, let's grab our interior spray. Get all up and in there. Clean it up. We will go ahead and buy the interior parts. And I guess we can go and get this truck moved over as well. Well, I'm thinking about it, because we're going to get this car out over here to the entrance as well. So move. We'll go and get you on car lifter C. Get you all the way over there. I'm not sure how we got that over there. Just pretend we did somehow. All right, interior shop. Let's see. We should have stuff for the TBX. It's a very special car. Yeah, there we go. Bench TBX. We don't need 2 benches. We need 2 seats and a steering wheel. Seat TBX. Seat TBX. Bench. And the wheel. There we go. What a menace. Gonna tear up the streets. Alright, so now it's your turn. Now you are something special, aren't you, I believe? Mm-hmm. You are something special. So let's go and get you taken care of. Alright, here we go. Round 2. Round 2. Oh, brakes in the rear. Brake disc. Used to seeing brake shoes, so a nice surprise. Oh, not leaf spring for a change. Okay. Cool. Remove that big bushing. Remove you. Remove that. And that. And that. Now, the front of this should be pretty similar. And that's where we bought some of the duplicate parts. But yeah, I wasn't expecting this. Wah. Brah. Get out of here. Nope. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get all these rusted nuts and bolts and other parts that the nuts and bolts hold in out. I do not want these in the car anymore. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. And finally, you. Back is done. This engine is in a lot better condition than that other one. Despite both being barn finds, this engine is not nearly as rusted to oblivion. So it might sell for a bit more. Okay, out, 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 out. I'm moving the tire from over here. That's how adamant I am to get everything out. Out, out. Oh, I'm moving stuff on the engine. I don't mean to do that, I promise. Dunk. Alright. So that should be good there. Alright, well, let's go and do the same thing that we did with the other car. Go and just get everything yanked out before we'd even do anything. Because that just... It's fun getting it down to just the bare minimum of things. And we'll probably do the same thing that we did with the other car and go through and put back the stuff that's, you know, relatively good condition. But these fenders are rusted, so... And that hood looks scuffed up. Alright. I don't think we got a trunk. No, or a rear bumper. Nope. So that's that. Done. Then we can take out the interior. Remove the fuel pump. And then we have to go back down to remove the engine. Or the tank. To remove the engine, we just got to remove these two pieces. Take this, put it on the charger, swap it for our freshly charged one. There it is. Just going to leave that right there. Not the pie again. I don't want your pie. Must remove exhaust section V8 OHVD. Really? You want me to remove that? Sure, I guess we can. Give. Okay. Oh. What parts are... Oh, the exhaust section V8 OHVD. Well, you know what we do to you? You know what we do to you? That's what we do to you. Alright, yoink. Engine going. Yeah, again, I think that's all the parts on here. I don't think there's anything else we can remove. No. Nothing that can be removed, except for these license plates, which will get funnier ones that are cooler and say Noom Noom or something stupid. But, I guess it's welding time. Not really much that we need to do in the terms of welding, but... Yoink. Welding. Vagelding. We head over here and we do a bit of bazappage. Oh, and just like that, it's clean. Yeah, I think that's good. I think just like that, that's done. Good stuff. Alright. Put it back together. Put it back together again. Wonderful. Oh, that might look kind of weird. The pulley might stick out because yeah, that's pretty high up in that engine bay. We'll see. If we need to make a new engine for this car, we will. But maybe it'll be fine. Again, if we had a cut hood, this wouldn't be an issue. But yeah, we don't have those in this game, unfortunately. They are in base game CMS, but just not the VR version because they don't want to have my money. Seriously, if you added DLC to this game, it would be like free money because I would have bought it. Cool. Front suspension crossmember D. We broke that in half just like we did the other one. Bop. Luckily we repaired all those. But you know, if there is ever the case where we don't repair the crossmember, the lower arms, we have spares. Oh, we didn't repair the steering rack this time? You gotta be kidding me, man. It's so easy to repair the steering rack. What do we do? Snap it in half again? Okay, bam, bop, boom, bing, ba dap, boom, bing, bop, bang, bop, bang, a boom, bop. Bibbidi bop, bang, boom, bibbidi bop. Okay, sway bar. We should have already repaired bought one of those from the other car. From the other car. We were working on the other car and we bought one of those. Okay, and all this is repaired and good. Yes. Oh, we're gonna need more brake pads for the rear. We've run out of our mass bought supply of brake pads. How sad. Okay, screw that on. Get that installed up there. I'll have to build a new shock. Which isn't shocking at all. It's just, you know, that's what we gotta do. This is just the way things we got. This is what we gotta do. Alright, coil spring rear drive. Let's see. Rear axle knuckle housing C's? Yes. Wheel hub 3s? Yes. Solid droid axles? Yes. Brake. Oh, we don't have the paths. Can quickly remedy that. Oh, we don't have a caliper cylinder for their side. Again, stop snapping them in half. Oh, no solid control arms. Okay, spring cap. Those got fixed. We need a new rear spring. Alright, that should be enough parts to finish off the rear. Unless I forgot something big, which is always likely. Did the gearbox get fixed? No. That would have been very nice. Hope we broke one U-bolt. Snapped it clean in half again. Now that should be the back all the way done. Unless I accidentally snapped the brakes in half. Which I didn't. I mean, that wouldn't be my fault. I just bought them. So it would be the delivery man's fault for snapping my brakes in half. There's a reason why it says do not bend on the packaging. Anyway. There we go. Although you have to be quite skilled to bend a brake rotor in half. That'd be something else. Alright, do we have... No, it's VOHVA for this end, for this car. Thought we might be lucky and be able to buy B's again. No. No. You guys gotta buy this lame stuff. It's okay. Bam. Boom. Shabam. Shaboom. Shabam. Shaboom. Okay, and then gearbox. Just a simple V8 OHV1. Probably manual and probably a lot of fun. That's probably what that one is. Okay, there we go. Start her up. So I think that's everything under the car. So we'll get you to right on down. Go ahead and start filling out the engine bay. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot. We bought Walmart out of all their radiators. Exactly, yes. We didn't repair the radiator, but we bought them all. That's what happened. Yep. All right. Yes, because I didn't want to have to worry about radiators anymore. So we just bought them all. All right, so we'll put some more suspension bits together. I think I just got to buy 2 more double wishbone shocks. Yeah, make sure I bought the front ones. I think I already bought the springs and the caps for this. Lucky. Double wishbone shock. I already bought the front spring. I already bought the cap, yep. Cool, so I just got to put those together. Super easy. But those aren't hard. Oh, what? Oh, I think I was doing the rear one again. Again, gotta watch yourself with that. I was like, oh, that's weird. Why do we have a 50% spring? Last time I checked, there was 200% ones. So unless our spring disappeared, that's very weird. Or somehow became damaged. Oh. Boom, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, boom, bop. Alright, let's go into freaking... Let's see. Okay, so that's 100%, or not 100%, but it's green percent. So we can see what it looks like. You can barely notice the little bit of belt clipping. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it looks way cooler with it anyway. We'll deal with it. You deal with it, okay? You learn to deal with it. Bumper, that's good condition. The headlight, okay, that's a good condition. I think these are like those fancy pop-up headlights. Oh, I have a 100% one. We'll just put that one in. Because if I have it, might as well. Okay, so we need the left fender. Front windscreen was fine. That door was not. We have a good rear bumper. Okay. I didn't realize we had parts for this car that were good. Taillight. Other taillight. The door on this side. There's still a bit of rust on that, to be honest. Okay, that fender. About the mirror. Mirror is fine. Again, all that matters is that it's 100%, that it's green percent. Okay, so we need both fenders and the right door. Volt Reptilia right door. Both fenders. Right door. Fender. Ooh, also need a right mirror. Boom. So that's that done. Let's get the wheels. So if we check the inventory, you can see that these were different ones. Sometimes though, 60R15s. Or no, 60R15s instead of 60R16s. Okay. And 225 on the profile. We'll go to the rim shop. Let's see, do we have... I know we have the rim R2s, but I don't know if we have just rim Reptilia for the regular one. Rim Typhoon, rim Retro, yeah. Rim Roulette TBX Typhoon. Yeah, we have the Reptilia R2, but we don't have for the regular Reptilia, unfortunately. Maybe these retro 13s with the spokes. The fancy spokes. Haven't really used these yet. Go 18. Okay. Profile, we'll do that size and then 225. That should hopefully be pretty good. There we go. Looks like it'll be alright. Very spooky. Okay, get you off. Put you on. 2 balance tires. Make that a 3rd balance tire. And a 4th one on the way. Alright. Bang. Okay, let's grab this big old stack of tires. And flip. That worked better in my head. Alright, let's just put these on. Nice. Yeah, those look good. We've finally gotten tires figured out. It would seem that we finally understand how tires work. You know, getting here was quite tiresome. Okay. Down you go. 2 cars, 1 video. Let's get you into the paint shop. No, move. Paint shop. Talk about progress. The peak of progress. Oh, I didn't want these. I don't want those. You can have them back. Okay, so I don't really like the color it has now. No, stop. No, stop grabbing it. Okay, I don't know any difference between factory and current, but it's kind of a weird salmon-y color. Not really fitting. Oh, carbon fiber? Okay. You replace the hood and the headlights with carbon fiber? That's kind of cool. Oh, so we got... Do we have the same sort of stripes going on? Yeah, we have the same sort of stripes going on. Oh no, this is just red stripes, I think. So just the hue, the saturation. Yeah, they're just red stripes. Okay. Thought they were the same kind of like multicolored stripes as the other car. And I got white and black. Ooh. Ooh, I stumbled upon the green by accident, but that looks... The green looks kind of cool. the green and black. Like, I just kind of stumbled upon this color by accident, but I really do like the emerald sort of green we got here. What was it, like 140, 139 kind of color there. It's got some class to it. Alright, let's get you in the garage entrance 1. We have all the colors, blue, green, and now we have red, then we got blue, and now we got green. Looks. Where did it go? Where did the super clean go? I just had it in my hand. Huh. Weird. I gotta remember to open the door, or otherwise the cleaning doesn't work. I think this is already pretty clean. Yeah, I think it's already basically 100% interior condition. No, it's not. Let's get the seats in there. There we go. Oh, does this have seat Reptilia R2 and then wheel R2? We don't have anything for the regular. So I guess let's just get some... You know what? I think I have some seats left over. And they should look alright. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, we have these. Those might be 2. Yeah, those are the ones it had. I think these are 2. I mean, the game actually kind of scales them properly, so they don't look horrible, even though they are like... Oh, I'm going to take the door off. Even though they are like truck seats, I guess they kind of look cool. And we have to get rid of them anyway, so... Whatever, there we go. At least we can get rid of these seats. And they look pretty good. And the steering wheel... Yeah, this one's 96%. There we are. Matches the interior. Let's just check the status. The status. No, it's still bad interior condition. Oh, there's the other spray bottle. Don't know why that went over there. There we go. Now it cleaned. There we go. 100, 100, 100. I mean, global body condition is like 80. But, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, not a big deal. Because, yeah, we did use some... But they're still green. They're still green, so... I'd say it's fine. I'd say these 2 cars are ready to hit the road. So what about you? Yeah, you're 87 global body condition, and then, yeah, we just got the license plates that are missing. I think everything else is in there. Just check you again. Because I am very forgetful, or, you know, could have missed something crucial. I mean, I guess a good way to make sure we have everything in there is to go for a test drive. So let's start with the blue guy, since we did him first. And yeah, we'll just go for a quick little jaunt around the airport. Nothing crazy. But yeah, we do also need to put oil in the engine, and I have no idea where that oil just went. What's with stuff that I grabbed disappearing? Luckily, I always keep a spare can of oil right here next to my perfectly pristine radiator. Alright, where's the oil? Fill. There. Oh, there's no fill cap. Jabonk. Let me put it in here. Okay. Abandoned airport. Really only one car we can take. So we'll go ahead and get into position. Looks good. Alright, let's have some fun. Listen to the power. The power. The power and speed and inertia. Oh. Suspension thumps. Boom! And just like that, we totaled it. But not quite good. Quite new me, this one. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time, but yeah, obviously not as much time as we normally would give, because, yeah, we got another card to try out as well.
I'm gonna go this way. Why am I not getting any more further in front of the car? There we go.
There, guys. This is the camera angle I wanted of the burnout. Alright, so that's that one. Walking back to the car, taking a look at the engine. It's not animated, 'cause why would it be? Why would the engine be animated? It doesn't make sense for it to be so. Actually, could I just take this? Oh yeah, I should just take this next time, so that way when I'm done walking, I can just click exit. That would be a good idea. Next time we'll do that. Alright, so yeah, that's that car. Now we'll do this one with the green. The green machine. Again, we need the oil. City map. Abandoned airport. And we'll take this one. Ooh, got a lot more visibility. There's a lot less car in the way. Bang. Oh. For some reason I thought we'd be able to smash through that. You know, like in the movies when they crash through the gate. Not the case here, apparently. Ow. Car Mechanic Simulator 2018! I think this is Car Mechanic Simulator VR! This is VR! Woo! This thing's got a lot more... I don't know, this one feels more nippy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it just feels that way because there's no roof. But it feels more nippy. With the same engine. Alright. Well, fun was had here as well. Let's go ahead and get our camera angle shot thumbnail thing.
Over this way, I think. A bit more over this way. Bit more over this way. There we go. I think that's about the same angle.
Whoa! Whoa! And obviously I'll mirror it for the thumbnail, so it looks cool. And we disappear into a cloud of black smoke. Anyways, I just went ahead to the parking, and as you can see, all our beautiful, beautiful cars laid out here. Unfortunately, there's no room for the Chieftain. Maybe we'll sell the Dracula car and make room for the Chieftain. But, yeah, this is pretty much a full parking level of custom fixed cars. And we only have the two other cars, or the one other car that needs restoration. So I think next time, it'll be some junkyard hunting. Maybe actually after next time, because there might be a story order we gotta do. So if there's no story order next time, we do the junkyard. If there is a story order next time, we do the story order, then we do the junkyard. I think that's clear. But yeah, we're pretty much full here. There's not really much room for many other cars here. Obviously, we could sell, a couple of them. We could sell the Dracula Mobile or the Roadster or even the Salem thing, but make more room. But yeah, I mean, I guess the point of these is to, you know, sell them, so probably would be a good idea to sell them. we have a lot. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like. Subscribe for new videos. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, next time, we're going to be doing what I just said. And I already said we're going to be doing next time. So bye.